I'd have men and women would get on again. They don't get on anymore, man. You know, like there's too many kids without fathers. I think the state is trying to sort of encourage women to just be on their own, and you know, that's a real damn shame, because I think it affects society altogether. Men don't know their roles anymore, and women are just on their own, like, and no one's reassuring them or anything. So yeah, bring back chivalry.
Help with childcare, because I'm a single mum of 2. I never get any help. Willing to work, the government won't help me, universal credit won't help me, and I might have to stop working because of this reason.
If we could change one thing in the world, it'll probably be how people view the world in terms of racism. Why? Because we're in the 21st century now and it's still a problem, especially if you think of America. What's been going on now is just ridiculous. So that's the one thing I'd probably change right now.
Probably reducing the impact of mental health in society, which is what I'm working towards doing. So there's a lot of stigma at the moment, which we're trying to work against with part of the NHS. So it'd be reducing that so that people understand that it is something that happens in daily life, lots of people go through it, and it being more accepted so that people feel able to talk about it openly and get help. So a lot of males don't actually seek mental health support, and we're hoping to try and increase that so that they can, so they feel able to. It's also related to sort of domestic abuse. There's been a lot about that recently in the news, and the fact that there was a man that was going through quite a lot of difficulties and he didn't feel able to seek support when he should have done. He's managed to get out of that, and he is getting support, but he's also trying to raise awareness over men seeking help, because it does happen with men.
Change money, really, because it's the main source to most issues. Just, you know, have currency, go back when you trade things rather than just giving out money. Money just causes problems. That's it.
The government, because they're doing a really bad job, Brexit and most other stuff.
I would get rid of mobile phones, because I think social media is damaging to young people and their mental health.
Poverty. We can take away the government, man, because they messed it all up, really, and they, like, do you know what I mean? They took us to war and everything, like, do you know what I mean?
It would be homelessness, right? And Britain is supposed to be one of the leading countries in the world, and it's just gone to pot. There's people sleeping in doorways, and it's just wrong. Everything is just wrong about Britain at the moment.
Don't be a bully. Bullies don't even like bullies. After witnessing a homeless person stealing off a homeless person, mine would have to be stealing. I've been in bad times in the past and stole, but I'm at a stage in my life now which I just believe no matter what situation you're in, you shouldn't steal.
Racism. Everybody should be equal.
Yeah, awesome. Access to knowledge. Yeah, just for anyone, because if you're thinking anyone between the age of like 8 all the way to like 25 or 30 or something like that, I think access to knowledge, I'll kind of change that. And the reason being is just so we're a little bit educated on the things that are more important as opposed to the distractions that we got in our current like society, because there's a lot of distractions here and there, whether it's music, whether it's videos, whether it's films and things like that we're watching. And I think if we had the access to certain knowledge, then the distractions will be able to overcome that, and we'll be able to see through all the sort of rubbish that we see through every single day in society and stuff like that, man. But I'll leave it at that. But it's a hard question.
I think I'd eradicate poverty if it was in my hands. You know, there's a lot of poor people out there, and unfortunately there's social, economic inequality in the world. So that, in a nutshell, that's what I would change.
religion because it causes too many wars. To make the banks more fair, to because the banks charge you for things that you don't even want, like PPI or insurance or stupid things like that, or overcharging you for something that you never took out. Like you took the money out of your bank account and they charge you for it. Like the ATM, they charge you exorbitant amounts of money just to take £10 out. It's just mad.
And I can change my life around completely. The reason why for that is because of the drugs. I've been used to drugs in the past. Changed my life for the better.
If I could change anything, it would be I would love to change people's attitude towards God. Because without God, we have no hope. That's the hope of the world, and if they were following what the word said, this world would be so much better. That is my belief, and you can see it. As long as someone is going to take up the word of God, they have a better future than those who are out there that are just blanking out what God says. They want to do their own thing, and we are living in such a time that people today isn't really seeing what's around us, We have peril and peril, earthquakes, everything you could think about, violence. And we as a people are not looking at these things to see that this world that we are in is not getting any better.